it's Monday. It sure is, and it's the 22nd of September. Oh boy. Fall arrives tonight, and I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. How about that? Happy New Season!
Wow, happy new fall.
Yeah, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Bess. Good Monday morning. Hope you had a great weekend.
How about that? It only happens 4 times a year, and today, or tonight actually, about 8:29 p.m., Earth crosses that line and we become a brand new season. Happy autumn.
Wow. I love fall, though.
I do, too.
I love it. But I love living in North Carolina because we have all these different seasons, and it does typically feel very different for each and every one.
It does, and not taking anything at all away from Florida or California.
Right. Oh, they're mighty nice, too.
They're nice. They're nice. But, gee whiz, we have it made right here in North
Yes,
Carolina. And the change is good. I like change. And change of the seasons from summer to fall to winter to spring is just nothing else. It's a great experience.
And you know, in our community, one of the big things that happen in the fall is the fair.
Oh, yeah.
The Wayne Agricultural Fair.
That's right. And today's the 22nd, and this Thursday.
That's what I thought.
That's right. This Thursday at 4 o'clock, the gates open.
Wow.
For the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. Oh, boy.
And ours is one of the best.
It is indeed. And that's a fact. And we're just not bragging about that. That is a proven fact. This fair is constantly receiving attention from fairs across the country, from the people that make the decision about what the best fairs are.
It's won many, many awards.
It has many awards. We're so proud of our fair here. And
we'll give more details a little closer to the actual opening day.
Yes, we will. In fact,
we'll keep you informed.
You
got the book.
We can refer to our handy-dandy fair
That's right,
catalog right here. Yeah, all right.
They always do such a good job with that, and that wins awards with it just by itself.
It does. They've been putting this catalog out since 1948, I believe.
Really, that long?
66 years ago.
Wow.
And every year, it seems, they win an award, and more times than not, it's won the first place awards for best catalog of a fair. Of a regional fair.
Excellent. Very proud of Eddie and his crew.
They are just fantastic. They do a wonderful job. Eddie and Edith Blanton out there. She's actually the one that holds everything together.
Absolutely.
Eddie just stands around and goes, I ask Edith, I don't know. But
she's great.
I'm just teasing. Yeah, she is great. She's been out there a long time, and she helped keep Milton Ingram straight for years.
That's right. That's right. Right before Eddie.
Yeah, that's right. But Eddie and everybody doing a great job.
That's right.
Okay, who's on today's program?
On today's show, I don't know if you've heard of this, but Out of the Darkness is a program here in Wayne County.
Oh, yeah.
Very special. This particular topic is about suicide, which is extremely prevalent in North Carolina in our youth.
Unfortunately, it is. It is.
And you interviewed someone recently that has had personal experience with that.
I did, and it's a tragic story, and from this tragedy, she's hoping something good will happen. I spoke with a lady a few days ago. In fact, her son was the victim of extreme depression, and he ended up committing suicide. And we'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes, and we'll tell you how you can become involved.
Right. This program is all about prevention, teaching you how to look for the signs so you can help prevent it in your family with your loved ones. So you don't want to miss that. And Out of the Darkness has so many different dimensions and many different pieces about abuse that go along with it, but today's focus is on the suicide topic.
Right.
Then we also have an interview about United Way. Their Taste of Wayne is right around the corner. Woo! Excited about that. It's always a big deal in our community. And you interviewed Catherine.
Talked to Catherine, and oh boy, she's a brand new mother again.
Yes, she is. Second child.
Yeah, and she's doing great. The baby's doing great, and Catherine's back to work, and she's hit another home run here with the Taste of Wayne coming up.
She always does.
I believe October 11th is the date on that. And
right around the corner.
Exciting, right here in downtown Goldsboro. We'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes with Catherine LeCHOT.
That's right.
All right. Woo.
Is anything special happening today, Wayne?
I'm glad you asked.
Of course you are.
I'm glad you asked, because today is the tutu of September. September the tutu. Today is American Businesswomen's Day, ABWA.
Love that.
The ABWA, of course, we mentioned the autumnal equinox is tonight. Equinox refers to the fact that we have the same amount of daylight as we do nightlight, something like that. Today is Car-Free Day. It is also Deer Diary Day. Elephant Appreciation Day. You must appreciate elephants, please.
That makes so much sense.
Well, yeah. It's also Family Day. Be involved, stay involved. It's also Ice Cream Cone Day.
I'm a fan.
It is National Centenarians Day. We celebrate people who are 100 years of age.
Okay.
I'm almost there.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. Well, why don't we head on to our interviews, and we'll be right back with you.
Huh? What? Today in the studio, we have our guest is Diane COUTTS, and Diane from here in Wayne County, right?
Yes.
And we want to talk about a very serious subject, one that has been in the forefront of the news lately, with several people, in fact. But the fact that it's in the news does not diminish the fact that it is a lot of people do not like to even talk about it or address it. We want to talk about suicides. And Diane, you're here representing what is the organization? Out of the Darkness, I believe?
It's an Out of the Darkness fundraiser walk for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Tell me about Out of the Darkness. What is that organization?
It is the walk to raise funds for the foundation, to do their research and to get their programs into schools, and to raise awareness. For me, it's as important to raise awareness as it is to raise funds.
What is your personal story in this?
I lost my son in March of 2012. My son Robbie committed suicide.
How old was he?
He was 29.
And in 2012, so that's a little over 2 years now, and that's such a loss, and my condolences.
Thank you.
I don't know where to go with this. This affects so many people in so many ways. I'm sure there's most people out there have either known someone or have within their family they've experienced a suicide.
Well, when there are 38,000 suicides a year, with close to 1 million attempts per year in the United States, it affects a lot more people than will admit it.
At the same time, though, we hear where people try to either dismiss it, they don't want to talk about it, they shun away from it, they just don't want to admit that it's happened,
right,
or that it's within their own family. Why is this? What's the problem there?
I'm not sure, and that's one reason that I would like to raise awareness of this, so that, there are people who still can't look me in the eye knowing that my son committed suicide. And for those people who have a hard time with it, we miss Robbie. And any opportunity that I have to talk about Robbie is fine with me. And people can look me in the eye, people can talk to me about it, ask me questions about it. I don't have answers, but I'll talk about it.
Tell me about Robbie.
Robbie.
Tell me about it.
Robbie worked at Food Lion. He worked at Food Lion on Ash Street for years, and then was transferred out to 111. He worked in the function and wanted to me.
This are on the
people could that he
is a male people go up to the
doesn't want and sue and searched for lack the mental health, begged help for it. Time now since Robbie died, and decided it's time for me to get up and do something. And so I'm trying to raise awareness. I'm trying to raise funds so that other people can raise awareness.
I would venture to say, and after we've done several programs with Dr. Peters from out at the hospital, out at Cherry Hospital, people just don't understand how big an issue this is. Depression is a major concern.
Right.
Major. There are people, there's different degrees of it. Some people have a slight depression. Other people are extremely depressed. But it's still a problem. It's a major problem, and it hurts people and it hurts families.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
The walk is coming up soon. When is
October the 18th.
October 18th, and where is it going to be held?
We're going to start at Cornerstone Commons downtown.
Right.
Registration starts at 8 o'clock, with the walk starting at 9 o'clock. You can pre-register online, which will make it faster and easier for you. But we'll, walk-up registration is fine also on the morning of.
What's the website when you register online?
AFSP.org.
AFSP.org.
That's American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
AFSP.
And if you go there, you can find the Out of the Darkness walks, and then you have to find the one in Goldsboro
Okay.
to register for that. You can also donate
Online.
funds there, yes, online.
All right.
Our goal is $10,000.
Wow.
We're like a tenth of the way there, but we're, you know, it's slowly going up, and we still have, what, 5.5 weeks, I think, so.
Now, Out of the Darkness is a national organization
Yes,
or movement.
yes.
Is there a local chapter or local group? Do you know of one?
This is the first Out of the Darkness walk we've had in Goldsboro, so I'm starting it,
okay.
hopefully to do it every year.
Is there a committee, or are you the committee?
Well, I have a lot of helpers.
Okay, good.
My daughter Lindley
I know.
is my main help.
And Lindley's with us
And
today.
she is with us today.
Yeah.
She's my main help.
Right.
And I also have another daughter, Melissa, and her family are helping, and some friends of Robbie's are helping me. Go to different stores and different places to try to get donations. We're also going to have a raffle, so we're trying to get, so
Now,
to be calculate. We're going to have a and I think we're going to try to have a balloon if it's out close to that, but we're going to try to do that.
if you could say something to a family who may have a family member who is going through depression, possibly is on the edge of suicide, what could you possibly pass along or say to these families?
I wish that I had answers. If I had answers, perhaps my son would still be here. Just hang in there. I thought for many years, you know, that Robbie could make it. And he fought a good, long, hard fight. And I don't know what I would say to families except just hang in there and keep asking for help. Keep asking and keep asking and demanding.
There's not one thing or one reason that someone takes their own life. There's so many different reasons that it could happen. It could be medication or lack of medication. It could be a personal tragedy. It could be they feel helpless about a problem they're having. It could be a money situation. It could be a marriage. It could be anything. Depression is a major health issue here in America, and not only affecting the civilian population, and as you well know, the military population as well. We need to be aware of it. We need to put a stop to it, or at least make an effort to put a stop to it and get a handle on this thing. It's a tragedy. It's an American tragedy, and I hope you're able to get a lot of people out to this walk, bringing attention and awareness to suicide prevention. AFSP?
Yes. .org.
.org, okay.
Yes.
AFSP.org.
Yes.
And I believe we have a phone number, do we not? If we could get Andre to throw a phone number up on the screen, of the American, there it is.
If you need help.
If you need help, that is, what is that, 1-800-273.
And I believe that's, excuse me, I'm
TALK,
sorry,
isn't
I
it?
think it is TALK.
I think 8255 is TALK.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's for people who may need help, people who know someone who may need help. Just call, talk to somebody.
1-800-273-8255 or 273-TALK. And if you need help, that's the number to call to get help. That's a good place to start. And if
Yes.
you have a family member who you're concerned about, they may not come out and say, Mom, Dad, son, uncle, grandpa, I have a problem, I'm extremely depressed. They're not going to say that. You have to be aware of it.
Right. For some people it comes out of the blue, but we had signs with Robbie. So
And you still
when the signs are there, take them seriously.
take them seriously. All right. Diane COUTTS has been with us today. American Foundation for the Prevention of Suicides. The local effort is Out of the Darkness.
Yes.
There's a walk, and again, the date on that?
October the 18th.
October 18th. What day is that? Is that a Saturday?
That's a Saturday.
Starting at
8 o'clock registration, and the walk will start at 9.
at Cornerstone Commons.
Yes.
That's the corner of and
Center
Street.
and chestnut.
And chestnut, that's
Yes.
right, okay.
And can I just throw in there that on the 14th of October, the Highway 55 in Pikeville is doing a fundraiser for us.
Wonderful.
So anybody who will eat there between 7 and 9 p.m., part of the proceeds will go to us.
7 to 9 p.m., Highway 55 in Pikeville.
Yes.
All right. Diane, thank you so much for being with us
Thank you
today.
very much.
Thank you. Today we're talking with Catherine LeChot of United Wayne of Wayne County. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing fabulous.
How's that baby doing?
Oh, she's as cute as ever.
And she's how old now?
2 months.
What is her name?
Dallin.
Dallin?
Mm-hmm.
So Dallin, does she listen?
No.
Does she watch Mommy? She's,
No.
what, 2 months?
Yeah.
Okay, well she'll get there.
She will. We'll archive all these so she can, you know, like see a progression.
That's
yeah.
a good idea. Okay. Wow, we had so much fun at the Elvis concert.
Yes, and we really appreciate you coming out and being one of the Elvis.
Glad to do it, but Stephen Freeman is amazing. And I'll tell you one thing, if you are not able to get tickets, and we were all right at sold out point, not able to get tickets, he will be back next year, I hope.
That's tentatively the plan, yes,
Tentatively
sir.
the plan, because you don't really say, yeah, he's going to be here without whatever. But that's the plan.
Yes.
And he's been here. This was what, the third
fourth-
or the fourth?
fourth
This
year.
was the fourth year he's been here, and it's an amazing show, and I hope you're able to go. And then in the next reasonable amount of time, perhaps the Elvi will be back.
Maybe. We'll give you a couple years to recuperate.
Thank you. It's going to take at least that long. Yeah. See, people forget, you know, and then we're able to do it again, and then they have to go through all this torment, and then they forget again, and that's okay. So we'll do it every, what, 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
fair enough.
good.
Okay. Now, we've got another big event, and you can see right here behind me the Taste
Yep.
of Wayne logo. Taste of Wayne's coming up. Where is it? Right there.
Yep.
Okay, Taste of Wayne. Tell me about, this is how many years?
The 24th year.
Cannot believe that. Cannot believe that. I can't believe it's been that long because it's such a successful, and every year it gets bigger and better. I mean,
Yeah,
it is
we're excited.
really big now. Tell me about what it is. Tell me what it
okay.
is first of all.
The Taste of Wayne is Wayne County's only food festival. That's the easiest way to describe it, is a food festival.
Yeah, that's it.
And this will be our 3rd year having it downtown. 3 years ago, we moved it from the community college downtown, and we are moving it to the newly renovated streetscape block, the block where City Hall is.
City Hall.
Yes.
Oh, that'll be great.
So we're very excited, and we have 23 restaurants so far. We have a few more trickling in, so we're holding steady from last year.
All right, well, tell me about some of these restaurants. Now, these are not just your everyday restaurants. These are locally owned and chains and a little bit of everything.
Yeah, it is a little like smorgasbord, keeping with the food.
A smorgasbord.
Yes, there is the smorgasbord when you come. A lot to choose from.
Yeah.
But it's any restaurant that's here in Wayne County that wants to participate. You're right. We have locally owned. We have some chain restaurants that participate, and all of them participate because it is benefiting United Way. You know, this is one of the ways they can give back to the community,
Right.
but they're also very visible. You know, with between 800 and 1,000 people, they're getting a lot of face time
That's
with
right.
everybody that's coming.
But now they invest a lot in this too.
Oh, yeah.
The local restaurants who participate in this thing, they put a lot into this. They have equipment to move, they have food to prep, to get ready.
That's right.
And it takes them sometimes weeks in advance to get ready for this event.
Yes, because there are judging categories. There are 10, you know, ranging from dessert to really fancy dinners.
Fancy dinners,
But
pizza and home cooking in different categories.
Yeah, yeah. And they, you know, when you come, it's $15. And you get to go around to each one of the restaurants and sample what they're serving.
And there's how many restaurants? How many people?
23.
23 different places to either get food or drink.
Yes.
Wow.
So you won't leave hungry, I promise. You will not leave hungry. And you buy your ticket, and then you get a punch card, and you go around. And I think it helps in multiple ways. One, because you remember, oh, hey, I haven't been to Carl and Shell's, who is coming. If you haven't had their steaks,
Carl
they're
and Shell's
delicious.
gonna be there. All
Yes.
right.
But then it's easier to see, oh, look at all these ones. Okay, I haven't been here, here, and here, so I need to get there to taste some of what they're having to offer.
Okay.
And then this year, what is new, besides the location, is that we have U.S. Foods is sponsoring the People's Choice Award.
All right. Now I know who U.S. Foods is. Tell them who U.S. Foods is.
They are like a food supplier
Yeah, they're
for a
big.
lot of local restaurants.
Really, really big.
And they stepped up with sponsorship this year, and whoever wins People's Choice Award, whatever restaurant, wins $1,000.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so
People's
your
Choice, and you
punch
get to vote.
card counts as the vote.
All
So
right.
when you're done, you make sure you go over to the United Way tent and you put your card in for who you would like to see. The one that tasted the best to you, vote for them.
Right.
You know, every vote counts.
Every vote
It's been
counts.
close to the last few years between first and second. So, you know, don't hold on to it. Don't throw it away. Make sure that you vote.
It has been close the last few years because we really have some good restaurants here in Wayne County, in Goldsboro. Here's the thing, though. They really get serious about this competition.
They are, yeah.
And the food is just amazingly good. And if there's a restaurant that you've always wondered about, well, now I wonder how the food is in there, here's your chance.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of the restaurants put out their menus, coupons, things like that. So if you like what you taste, you know, there's normally a coupon to go to their restaurant and taste some more.
There you go.
But it's October 11th. It's Saturday, October 11th from 11 to 1:30, again in front of City Hall.
In front of City Hall.
And tickets are available for purchase right now. The easiest place, I think, to purchase them is through our website, tasteofwayne.com.
Tasteofwayne.com. All right.
Yes.
That's simple enough. And they're $15.
They're $15.
They're available right now.
Yes, and children 6 and under are free. So if you have little ones, feel free to bring them out. We, you know, it is a wonderful kid-friendly event. There's DJs, there's a live band, so you'll have a great time.
All right.
And
lots of music.
let me just say,
Yeah,
if
what?
you don't want to buy them online,
Yeah.
you can go to Bake My Day, which is on Wayne Memorial.
Okay.
You can go to Zaxby's, which is on Berkeley.
Right.
You can go to the Wayne County Chamber on William Street, the Mount Olive Chamber.
Which is in Mount Olive.
Yes.
Just a guess.
I know, just had to guess. Our office
Right. Which
The-
is in
it is on Ash, corner of Ash and William
right,
Street.
3rd floor.
The DGDC, which is on John Street.
Right.
And Carlin Shells is also selling tickets.
On
So,
Corporate Drive.
yes. So, you know, there's plenty of places to pick them up around town. I do encourage you to buy them early for a few reasons. One, it helps the restaurants. I kind of update them how ticket sales are going so they can better anticipate the masses that are coming. But also we cap ticket sales at 1,000. And a few years ago we did sell out. So I'd hate for you to wait and then
Yeah.
miss out on all this delicious
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. Okay. So if 1,001 people show up, only 1,000 are going to get to eat, and somebody's going to be left out, right? Get your
I'd hate for that to be you.
yeah. So get your tickets now online at
Tasteofwayne.com.
or buy locally at any of the
Those-
aforementioned
Yes.
restaurants.
But we really appreciate, you know, the Wayne County community coming out and supporting United Way because the taste, it does go back to United Way and
All right. I
support
want to
it.
ask you about United Way and United Wayne. Tell me, there may be someone who's not sure exactly what United Way does.
Okay.
What do you do?
So United Way assesses needs in the community. And then we work with our community partners, which we have 12 community partners, and we help to support programs that address the specific need within the community.
And these programs also offer you a specific number of people in need.
Right. Well, and we set a goal each year of how many lives we'd like to positively improve, you know, through our community partners, through the program, through the funding from United Way.
And that number is quite large. I believe it's 1 out of 5 in Wayne County?
Yes, 1 out of 5 people in Wayne County have been impacted by a program.
So this is very serious now. There's people here who need help, and you can help, and it's a win-win for everyone.
Yes.
You get to win with the Taste of Wayne, and you get to win by helping your neighbor and helping folks, perhaps even in your own family.
Correct.
All right?
Yeah.
Great. Catherine, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Catherine LeChot, United Wayne of Wayne County. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. And we're back on Monday. It's still Monday, and Monday just won't go away, so get over it.
You know what? I'd rather have a Monday than no day.
You know what? That's absolutely right. On this day, September the 2-2, back in 1927, a referee by the name of Dave Barry, not the comedian, this is 1927, there was a big fight going on. It was Gene Tunney, boxer Gene Tunney, and Jack Dempsey, the champion, world champion, Jack Dempsey. They were going at it in 1927 it was, which was a great year. That's the year of the Spirit of St. Louis, and that was the year that so many things happened in 1927. But here's what happened. Tunney went down, all right? Dempsey knocked him down, and Dempsey did not go to the right corner. He didn't go back to his corner like you're supposed to do in boxing. So the referee stopped the count, had to start over again. And that actually gave Tunney time to kind of gather himself up.
Of course it did.
And he got up and actually went on to win the fight and beat Jack Dempsey and became the world champion.
Jack Dempsey was not a happy camper.
Oh, he was not happy about that, but it was his own fault. He didn't go back to his corner. He shouldn't have done that. Tunney won the fight and took the world championship away from Jack Dempsey. 1955 it was. Commercial television was beamed to the homes in Great Britain. The rules of television in England at that time, 1955, said that it can only contain 6 minutes of ads per hour, and there was no television on Sunday morning.
Really?
Really.
Interesting how times change.
How times have changed. And The Man from U.N.C.L.E. first appeared this day in 1964, starring Robert Vaughn as Napoleon Solo and David McCallum as Ilya Kuryakin.
The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
The Man from U.N.C.L.E., yes.
What is that?
The United Network for Crime and Law Enforcement or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. But it was
I'll take your word for it.
It was a takeoff on the 007 series.
So I'm assuming it was a television show.
It was a television show, and it was one of my favorites. I loved it. Ilya Kuryakin was a Russian spy sort of guy, and he and Napoleon Solo, who was an American spy sort of guy, they kind of worked together on this, and they fought crime and fought bad guys.
That's always a fun show.
It was a fun show. It was great. It was the takeoff, like I said, on the 007
right.
James Bond series, but it was a great program, and it first appeared this day, 1964. And David McCallum went on to become, he is on NCIS.
Oh, I love that show.
As he is Ducky.
Okay.
Okay,
oh,
Dr. Mallard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all those shows,
Yeah.
especially the Special Victims Unit. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
But
is that NCIS?
I don't know. It's one of those
That's
shows.
Law and Order.
Oh, well, hey.
Well, hey.
What's the difference?
Well, there's no difference.
What's the difference?
Just different people, same plot, same everything.
You know.
That's okay.
That's what I meant.
That's exactly right.
I do want to remind everyone, if you haven't heard about it, you know how the Paramount always has, I think, 4 or 5 movies per year
Yeah.
that they show for, my goodness, like $5
I know, it's
for
cheap.
adults. And I think children under 12 are free. I mean, you can't beat it.
No, you can't beat
Well,
that.
tomorrow evening, they are showing Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, man.
A lot of people love that.
Love that movie.
It starts at 7, and you know, these movies are the only time the Paramount allows popcorn and drinks into the theater. Yep, you know, there's something about
That's
that kind of goes
amazing.
together,
Yeah, it
movies
kinda
and
sorta
popcorn.
does, yeah.
And so it's $5 for adults. Just show up if you're interested in seeing this movie, Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, tomorrow night,
Wow.
7 o'clock.
That is a great movie.
A great movie
It
for
is.
$5.
$5?
There you go.
Sherry Belafonte turns 60 today. Debbie Boone is 58.
Really?
She
Love
is.
her.
Lynn Herring, who's an actress on General Hospital here.
I saw you.
She's 56 today. Joan Jett, the singer, 56. Scott Baio, 54 today.
Really? From Happy Days?
From Happy Days.
Remember him well.
Catherine-
Had a little crush on him back in those days.
Did you really?
Sort of did.
Okay. Go
Just
for it.
saying.
Catherine Oxenberg having a birthday. She's 53. And Bonnie Hunt, the actress, turns 50 today.
Happy birthday.
Happy.
That's right.
All right, I guess that's going to do it for us today,
Guess
right?
so.
I guess.
It's been a good
We're going to do this again tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
We're going to do this again tomorrow. Hurry up. Whatever tomorrow is, we'll be right here at whatever
Tuesday.
time this is. Tuesday, that's right. We'll be here for Tuesday and then Thursday. Anyway, join us then. We'll be here at that time for Wayne Goldsboro Television. Until then, I am Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.